Alright, we are live. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna be continuing Lost Child with S3 and S4. I started this, I think like, what, last Friday? Was it Friday? I don't know. Well, either way, it was last week. For the next few days, I'm probably gonna be streaming quite a few GGG streams. We do gotta finish Babylon Academy. So, finally, we're through the weekend. By the way, fun fact, weekend is actually the time of the week, like, I work the most. Like, I'm straight up more free from Monday to Friday. Sorry, Monday to Thursday. And my days off are Wednesday and Thursday. So, yeah. That to say, because it's still GGZ reading week, I had paused it for the weekend. That's why you didn't see anything. But we're back now. And one of the things I do want to finish is Babylon Academy. So, you will definitely be seeing that very soon. But for today, Lost Child S3 and S4. Now, the first two Lost Child events, the only thing that really makes a Lost Child chapter, well, the name, is the other sin that we saw in Lost Child. I assume it has to do with their stigmata. Either way, they explained it was because of the X10 experiment. So that they are on different times though. So the first two happened in before Reborn Chapter 1. And on the story guide here that I have, if you want the link, I should actually probably post it in chat so you guys can actually see it. If you ever want to read GGZ story. And then either download the game or open up the GGZ cutscene interpreter, which is very useful. In fact, I have that open because sometimes the game doesn't let you. It's a bit scuffed, the English patch for the dialogue as well. It wasn't meant to be in English. This is Japanese servers. Let me just open up the stream so I can post a link there. So it's really useful to have the GGZ interpreter on the side. Or if you just want to entirely read from the GGZ interpreter, I did that until like Reborn Chapter 15. Which I did when it came out, because I was kind of stuck in like Reborn Chapter 6 for a long time. Mostly because I was dumb, because there was a strategy to beat Maria, but I didn't know about that. Alright, here it is. That's the link. So to what I was saying, Lost Child S3 happens after Aurora Matrix, so Femarines is gonna appear, which is really cool. And before, because if you go over to the unsorted section they have here, it says, where does it say? So the timeline would be Sin Mal's backstory, which is the manga. I've read the manga off stream, like a long time ago actually. All the mangas, in fact. Lost Child S1 and Lost Child S1, and then there's something in between. So basically the rest of the pre-Reborn Chapter 1 chapters, and then Lost Child S2, and then there's more stuff in between a lot. Because Lost Child S3 then happens after Aurora Matrix. So after you basically everyone finds Femarines in the Mobius Antarctic thingy. And then it says here, then Eastring obtains her stigma in Twilight Promise. I've read the Twilight Promise story, so this isn't new to me. But point being, as you can see, it's after Aurora Matrix and before Twilight Promise. There's a few chapters in that section, so we don't really know the exact timeline it's in, but it's enough for context. And then Lost Child S4, which I heard is when Totori meets Salute, so I'm looking forward to that. Happens in before night before breaking of the sky, which is during the global Houkai arc, at the start of the global Houkai arc. So yeah, just so you know, that is the timeline. Either way, with that established, I do want to get into it. So let me close this, and we can get right into it. I got OST here in case there's no OST, because especially the earlier ones, they often don't have that, especially in events. Got the interpreter open. Alright, we are ready. Let's get into it. We're gonna read that through the library. If there's any missing, like, cut off dialogues, I will just open. I have the interpreter open. I'll just go check there and see what the rest of the text is. This is one of the earlier chapters. So the English they have here is the global English. What used to be the global English anyways, because this is technically Japanese servers. The global is shut down. So, which means, yeah, it's probably going to be slightly scuffed, so. I mean, if you've watched other GGZ streams that we did, you know that, but just in case you didn't. Why am I in others? Because others is usually the events, but Lost Child is in its own thing. Okay. Segment 1, let's do this. Antarctic Research Institute. So we're already there. That's what I said about after Aurora Matrix. That is where Femarines was. Dr. Moonlight Throne has sent a message that Set out from the base with Kyusho. Wait, Kyusho is still in a coma, right? I think she only awakened like chapter reborn, chapter 10. I do want to double check though. Hold up. I'm pretty sure Kyusho is still in a coma. Well, yeah, I need to open up the story order again. Give me a second, because I closed it. I have that in chat, right? I should just open chat. That's easier. Actually, no, I closed that as well. Okay, hold up. But I think that was only like Reborn chapter 10-ish. I saw Totori. Yeah, that's for Lost Child S4. I put Totori and Salute in the thumbnail. How are you doing, Zium? Yeah, this is definitely when Kyusho was in a coma. So I think it was like only in Air 10. Okay, let's continue. Mother let us strengthen the defense and don't let Jigsaw found. We just started Lost Child S3. I'll be there soon. Restart. Moby's master terminal, wake up. Please wait a moment. Figurines! The early figurines. The server has been connected and the access permissions have been obtained. Welcome to Mobius. I am the auxiliary AI of this terminal. Figurines. It is my pleasure to offer service to you. It's a good thing the previous battle didn't damage the key positions. Everything is lost. Then just wait for the Moonlight Throne to arrive. Please order us. We'll take care of other guard. Huh. Most importantly, is this during the battle actually? It's still to be done. This is before the no. I think the battle on Jigsaw had already ended. I think it just restarted later. This was before Nina, so I think it was before Nina. Yeah, Swile, I promise. Fully successfully activated a terminal. If we wanted to find a way to cure the disease from Kyusho, the most important is the Avalon system, which can read stigmata. I need to verify that it works. I think we had that Kiana and May entering that their stigmata in Reborn 7. I remember that. Please don't worry, although there is no stigmata information detected in the system, Avalon is always in perfect. I love her facial expressions. They're the maintenance of figurines. These days are weird a bit. The timeline, you mean, or something else? I hope so, but practice is always the best way to prove right and wrong. Now, I should get OST. Forgot about that. I got this ready. Not sure if it's fitting for now, but since Sin will appear later, I'll keep it. We should get to see the other Sin. Okay. Do you mean that we need to enter the server through the terminal now? Yes, we need to so we're gonna enter Avalon on this chapter. Rerun the system to be ready for the treatment. Agreed. Figurines will provide a new port for registering new users, so please provide us stigmata information that needs to be connected to the terminal. Power shown is the 3 goddess of coal is closely related to the stigmata. Yeah, it is. Though it's interesting to connect for the first time, Bronny, you're the right person. Okay. What? What? Wait, are you sure this is all global? Like, please, like she's just speaking in slang. Oh my god, dude. Ready to start. Wait, now I need to go back after Bronny. It's your turn. Why is it Bronny? Okay, there's Sin, so Sin's here. I mean, you asked me. Oh, all right. I wasn't sure when I asked the question. Because there's a bit of a delay in chat. Thank you, though. Sin, why are you here? Yeah, Sin just showed up. I thought that she was just here. She was here silent, but never mind. It seems she just showed up. Just finished our patrol outside. It's warm inside. Yeah, they're in Antarctica, so. Why does Ronnie always do the special tasks? And I always do the trivial tasks like guarding and patrolling. Explain it. It's the Colia's plan. I will take this job. Let Ronnie go on patrol. Uh-oh. Seth is not for you. I don't think she cares. No. Help me. That will be with Bronya. Sister is okay. Eh? To let Cindy the job. Sully and I will take care of you. So everyone is coming. Perfect. Also, I need to loop the song. Hold up. She's very reliable. Everything related to sin stigmata, I don't know if I trust it. That will be interesting. Is this something like a bathtub just lying there? Hey, Sin, wait. I don't know what the hell it is, but it looks like fun. You two go on patrol. Bye-bye. Sin's gone. Start to link. Wait, don't start it yet, baby. Wait. Avalon space generated. Open your paradise. No. She broke it. Heavy rains, open a new port. Please stop her, Bronio. Only I can enter, but I don't have stigmata. Not yet. As long as Avalon is success. This is before Twilight Promise, yeah. Successfully created, human conscious information can be connected to the terminal for experience. However, the general will will be vulnerable to data interference without the protection of stigmata. The person who gets in? Oh, the doctor? You mean that? Probably E-string. Okay, that makes sense. Please do not worry. As the auxiliary eye to this terminal, I'll protect your safety. Let you experience the perfect trip. Hope to not get into trouble. So U-string's getting in. Yeah, they probably meant doctor, not general. Okay, wait. I want to take a screenshot of that. Which is segment 2? Is it here? Or is it in the first one? I think it's always in the first one. I want to take a screenshot of that. Hold up. I need to take a screenshot of that right now. I don't know, it was just so funny to me to see U-string just saying please like that. Okay, hold up. Where is it? There we go. That is funny. Oh my god. Screenshotting. I'm gonna send that to Twitter. Holy heck. Please. Alright, let's continue. I think it might be in segment 3. Yeah, okay. Gears and clocks, so same as we had with the extant experiment. Street space created based on information on sin stigmata. Yep. Avalon will project the memory, genetic factors, and other things that represent the characteristics of an individual with its own ideology. Therefore, it is very common for such a situation to be very different from the real world. So I wonder if that space we were in, it was most likely since stigmata space in a way, or the simulated version of it, one of the two. Back in the other Lost Childs. The embodiment. Okay, wait, I need to check the interpreter because some dialogue is gonna be cut off. Okay, down here. The embodiment of human desire. Okay, that's what he was saying. The embodiment of human desire. What's sin's mind? However, since this is in space, appearing what one feels strange. Be careful. If there's a killer with a chainsaw. The Marines, can we locate Sin? We need to find her. I need to restart my phone because keyboard keeps turning off for some reason. The phone keyboard? That's odd. Never happened to me. Hopefully it's fixed then. I'll come back. No problem. We're searching for the location information of stigmata. I took a screenshot earlier of U-string saying please. I don't know, just the way she said PLZ, just that was funny for me. Anyways. Oh, there she is. Sis, are you looking for me? Well, you are. U-string hasn't met it. Great, finally someone is playing with Sin. You are Sin. Why have you become a child? Sorry. Hey, Marines, what's going on here? Based on stigmata of sin, so long as it is the conscience of the holder, not to mention the change of age, even gender appearance can be set at will. Yeah, but that's not a simply. I mean, that's sin, but not, you know, the usual sin. And appearance is just a data variable. Could you play with me, pretty girl? Pretty girl. Sin, stop talking like that. It's disgusting. If you want to mess with me, be direct. Huh? I don't understand what he said. What a cute U-string. I guess WeChat will slowly kill my phone. I've never used WeChat, so I don't know if that causes bugs or not. Why charging apps cannot be heavy as gacha games? Wait, what do you mean heavy? I was saying like are they really that big like in terms of size? The only app I have is Bilibili, so I don't know. Hey, Suffer, you changed name again. Archetype Axel, nice name. How are you doing? Alright, I was wrong. I'll take you in the later test. So stop talking like that. It's not the sin that you're looking for. Do you disliking sin? Worldview shock is too big. Give me a break. Oh, February's. Will this face change the character of Stigmata people? I don't know. Give up. I don't know, but it's good. Oh my god. Sister, come quickly. Sin takes you to a fun place. By the way, this is mistranslation. I've seen this so many times. Especially in machine translation, Sin being translated as apricot. I don't know why. I thought this was all global. Did they just add the actual machine translation here? Maybe? I don't know. They might have done that, potentially. This is between R6 and R7, though. I don't know. The Weird Sin and the Weird Sin. Is this a horror movie? Either that or global really messed up. No idea. Are you feeling sick? No. I'm sorry. Everyone blames me to pull you to run around. You must be tired, then have a rest. This Sin is very ominous. Then we got the aggressive one later. I scrolled for that GIF I posted on my Totori account. It was already more than 1 gigabyte. What? Wait, am I reading it correctly? A GIF? Or do you mean like all the posts until then? I'm struggling on deciding which Shigure, Kira, Grisel, or Aichan. You mean new to use? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the second line. Which Valkyrie to get, to be honest. If you have a physical team, go for Grisel. Especially if you have a... I guess Grisel is a bleed DPS too, I don't know. If you have a fire team, go for Aichan. If you have an ice team, go for Kira. So depending on which one suits the rest of your Valkyries more. Or just go for whoever you want, to be honest. If you have like a favorite of those three. But otherwise, it's ice, physical, fire. So whichever one might be better for you. It's a good girl. If usual Sin can also be good. I wouldn't trust this Sin. This space is a true portrayal of Sin's heart. That is to say, Sin wants to be a good girl, actually. Joking. It's just that the world she's living in is so warped that she becomes such a violent character. You haven't seen the other Sin. The other Sin. I understand that. The original wrong is not Sin. It's the world. The original Sin. Get it? Why are you crying? Wait, U-string actually got emotional. I'm fine. Sin, I get it. It's all Kokoli's fault. She turned you into the crazy character. If you grow up in a normal environment, you must be a gentle, good girl. Oh my god, use strength. Are you making assumptions too much? I know everything here. The twisted monsters in the deranged world are all images of reality that force you. I'm sorry. I apologize for my prejudice against you. Doesn't matter. Sin won't blame you. Thank you very much. I'll have a good talk with Kolia after I go out and let her change the way she educates you. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh, I don't think she's gonna allow that though. That's the problem. Having Marines is important to keep track of all the data in the stigmata space, especially the impact on the individual stigmata. Understand. Start backing up stigmata space. Save relevant record data. You can save stigmata simulated data. Interesting. Just like a machine wearing a human coat. Is that what you're gonna refer to Femarines as? Because you can't leave here. Of course, I knew that was coming. You gotta play with Sin, huh? This Sin is so ominous. For some reason, it works on background. It says everything looks. Oh, okay. So everything you actually post, it saves it. That sounds horrible then. Cause like over 2 years or 3 or 4, or the more time goes on, I can definitely see why that becomes so massive. It works on background. Kokolier not even guilty. Yeah, Kokolier is fine here actually. In fact, Kokolia was. I mean, she wasn't perfect, but that's not the reason Sin became like that. In fact, Sin kind of went into Sigma space. Sorry, X10 on her own. I'm trying to think if. I think this Kokoli is definitely better than. I don't know though. No. She did kind of betray everyone. But either way, she's not guilty here, so. Only have 5 arcs at the moment. They have Bianca, HOV, Swallow's Elephant. I would recommend you go for probably maybe Aichan for Dea and Korra. That would probably be a good team. This is the paradise of Sin. There we go. There is only one way to outcome that soul up the inner evil. And Avalon data collection is completed. Scanning of Sigma is completed. The data is uploaded to the terminal server. Wait, did you just finish? Did that mean that the current thing saved? It's over, so let's go back. Femarines, please disconnect the terminal. Thanks. Okay, thanks for experiencing this. I don't think Sin's gonna be fine with that Avalon trip, but since it's simulated, we'll see. Now, the procedure of this connection will start. It will be done in 5 seconds. I don't know if we have 5 seconds. Well, the next step is just analyze a series of data from the creation to the end of the stigmata space, so that we can have a reference sample when corresponding to Kisho. Error, yep, of course. This connection intrusion instruction cannot be executed. The stigmata individual refuses to disconnect. Unable to obtain subsequent permissions. You need to wake up Sin again. What happened? Error, unable to obtain space permissions. Interference with unknown data. Unable to obtain permission. Hey, what happened to you, Femarines? Are you okay? Please, immediately. She got disconnected. Was it kicked out of the space? Yup. I deleted some files and deleted all chats, so weird. Just need to register in Lofter because no, you can't view it without login. That's unfortunate. I've mostly just used Miyoshi. I wanted to check. Do you have a Miyoshi account, by the way? I wanted to check the profile pictures that they allow. But I couldn't because I don't have an account. Gladly, Miyoshi does allow you to see and even download images from posts without being logged in. So I just use Miyoshi there too. When I go look for art and stuff, I often use it. And gladly, you don't need to have an account. I haven't used Lofter, and I haven't used any other apps though, so I don't know how those work exactly. But it seems for some of them you might need a login. Then that is unfortunate. Especially because sometimes registering it is a bit of a pain. Please play with Sin a little more. Sin doesn't want to be part with Big Sister. What? Doesn't want to part? Okay. With Big Sister. What's wrong with you? This world is an abandoned world. Sin is not needed. No matter how she shouts, the voice cannot come out. Until others forget us, we become like the undead, lost along with the past. Sin, are you refusing to leave? Or are you afraid to return to the real world? Yistring, how have you not realized that something is wrong with this Sin? I thought you were smart. The outside world is only a deeper evil, which is hidden in the skin called human nature. Only this space is the real paradise. Please live here with Sin, or your heart will be swallowed up by your own inner sin. Sin, let's hurry back. I know you're resisting changing back into your original self, but it's not the best way to escape from the virtual world. You have to face the reality. What are you talking about? Here is the most real world. The music. It's like Sin has been controlled by her stigmata. It took you long enough to realize. Who do you think is... Oh! Welcome back! Never mind! Who do you think is under control? 2 Sins? Yes. What nonsense. Sin, we meet again. Why are you here? No wonder I think this place is so familiar. I didn't kill you last time. Not so lucky. I love Sin's personality. Not so lucky to you this time. Miyoshi only allows Chinese numbers. Yeah, which is probably why I can create an account. Lofter add most of Totori fan arts and people keep posting them. Do you need... is it easy to create an account? I'm actually considering. Do you need a Bilibili account or something for that? Or how does that work? Because I kind of want to see that, not gonna lie. Although I'm looking it up. Translate. Password or verification code. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. Not just for login though. Okay, register account over here. WeChat's the easiest one. Does it have a lot of art though that Miyoshi and other websites don't have though? That I might have never seen? If it has some, I might download it to be honest. Lobster domain name, the heck? Oh, retrieve. I'm clicking the wrong one then. Okay, I'll look it up later. But I might want to look into it if it's possible. Because my Bilibili accounts, I can't log into it, so if it requires even a Bilibili account, like, oh, okay, Gakuen 2 allows a Bilibili thing, I might, probably not gonna be able to do it. If it's like Chinese numbers, well, definitely not, but if it's something else, maybe I can. Or might I do anything happy? It's a pity, it seems that we can't understand each other anymore. Sin can only kill you and take back my true self. Try it. Sin, stop. What are you doing, seaweed head? Don't be impulsive. I know you're conflicted right now, but nothing is known in this stigmata space, and if you do harm to yourself, you may do an unforeseeable damage to the space. Get the hell out of here. Why did this happen? No way, I can only think of a way to stop Sin first. Untouch me. Is that why you want to be human? There it is. You call evil. What the hell is going on here? Sorry. I had to do an evil laugh. How fun is it to play and pretend to be human in front of Bronny and Sally? Madness is your true Jigsaw. Honestly, yeah, I hate Jigsaw. I agree with you, Sin. Let me help you realize your own wish to become a real Sin. Shut up. Own will, own wish. What? Basically like BS. My wish does not need anyone's help. I'll get what I want in my own way. I won't give anything to anyone that I want. You're trying to take my body. Stop dreaming. What does that feel? All these feelings that make you so weak. Critical tasks are not taken seriously. You can't even defeat Valkyries who are from other places. Is there die time? Yeah. Sin in this site is more normal as expected. The proposition that is wrong at first. What are you mumbling about? Come here before you die. Well, the clocks in space stopped. Time. All time will be frozen. Yeah, time will be frozen here. Your spirits will never cease at this moment. Stay still in the vortex of sin forever. That will place you to become the real evil Sin. Forces engagement initiated. Commence cutting Stigmata link. Is he gonna work with time stop though? Femurines? So I think I don't know if Sin's gonna be out of there though. Was activated in time. Didn't expect such a thing to happen. Is Sin still in there? I usually just regularly check Wendy's and HG2 tags. I see. If there's stuff that is not on Miyoshi, then I'll try WeChat if it doesn't require any Chinese stuff. Maybe there's some marine stuff. I would like to see that. So to protect your safety. This is my strength. I don't know if the timing is right, because Sin's still in there, right? Because I don't know what will happen next. Sin, how is she? Yeah, I think she's still in there. Oh, wait, you got out? Hey, don't kick me. This terminal is the crystallization of human wisdom. Rejection of violence. Just kicking the terminal. Okay, so Sin got out. That's good. That looks terrible. What happened? To protect the doctor. Well, it's complicated. Sin's stigma space. Not her fault. Start again. Let me go. I'm gonna kill that guy. Said that several times in the previous chapters. It's too dangerous. Little Sin is a protection made by the hidden information of Stigmata. Little Sin. Is it the Sin that which we met in the X10 lab? Yep. So I'm assuming the X10 lab that the space that we experienced might have been Sin Stigmata all along, potentially. She had been lurking in the body of Sin. What are you babbling about? Start the machine now. No, the terminal server of Avalon has been locked because of the forced shutdown just now. It can only be reopened after a failure detection and troubleshooting is completed. A lot of rubbish. Sin, where are you going? Stigmata space is much more subjective than I thought. Does information of Stigmata mean the truth in this world? Well, in the Stigmata space, yeah. It's not an easy thing to shape the space of Stigmata. Through this experience, we have been able to understand the difficulties behind it. Anyway, let's analyze the existing data. Although I don't know what happened, we'll take care of Sin. Okay. So many secrets and information of Stigmata which have not been known by people. Now, I'm not sure what percentage of treatment I can get. In addition, Earth Stigmata must be in a more dangerous state than he was then. Well, she also has multiple Stigmatas in her body at the moment. Kyusho, that is. Also worried about the state of Sin. I'll just leave her to be run and sell it. They'll take care of her. My main task is to increase the successful chances, I guess, of treating Kyusho. Over here, are you trying to laugh at me? What? We came to see you. Was that little Sin appeared again? You know, stop me. I will. Yeah, we know. You'd kill it. We'll come back, take a tree appear in front of me. Next time, I'll totally destroy her. Stay away from me if you don't want to get involved. Never mind, Sin is our partner. No matter what difficulties, we'll fight with you. And even if the evil Sin does take over your body, we'll do our best to bring you back. Don't worry, it won't. Sin will die before that happens. Sin's gone. Rely on me and brawn him. Here we go again. Not even Sally as the other personality. Yeah, here it's Sin. And Reborn Sally only has one. So, I think Retro has two. I haven't actually seen the two of them because I didn't read the events, but I only saw them in Shion, Sella Stigmata Space back in Shion Arc. As well as Sella Fairy Tale. But yeah, it's actually Sin that has the other Sin. Which I really like. I wish people knew more about Reborn Sin. Because she's such an interesting character. And also, people only know Retro Sin, aka what also very similar to Houkai Impact 3rd Sin because of the manga. And people make assumptions on Sin and just say, oh yeah, GGZ's Sin must be the same. Because the manga, some people might know it's from GGZ, but they don't know it only applies to Retro. So like people misunderstand Sin and don't even give her a chance, which is kind of sad because Sin's a really cool character. And she's not as bad as she is in retro. Oh, there it is. That is it. Okay. So it was basically entering the Stigma space then. Let me stop the OST. It was entering the Stigma space, well, simulated Stigma space, in that case with Avalon. And they met the other Sin. Not much happened. It just proved that Femarines can enter people's Stigma spaces, like simulated versions of it, through Avalon. And Ustring was there and met the other Sin. And then she just came back, and Ustring is gonna work on finding more stuff about Kyusha, try to treat her stigmata, and that's it, basically. And then they were just, at the end, they were just chilling. So that seems to be it. Now, Season 4 happens before the night before the breaking of the sky, which is in Reborn, after Reborn 12 and before Reborn 13. I think it's during the, if I'm not mistaken, the night before the breaking of the sky is an early global Houkai arc. I think, does it start after or after? I know it starts in Promise of the Broken Moon, which I think is before night before the breaking of the sky. Let me check though. Wait, where is it actually? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is after Promise of the Eternal Moon. So it's at the beginning of the global Houkai arc. And I heard Totori meets a Salute in this chapter. So, kind of curious for that. And as always, we'll see Sin again. Let me get out of here first. Oh, he does have OST. That's good. Reborn Cella snapped feel like she has other personality, but it's just her, and later she doesn't do that. Why? Yeah, I'm not sure why she suddenly stopped. But we did see her snap a few times. Like when she in Lost Child, I think S2. I'm not sure. It could be S1. But Cella just looks like she's back. Sin's back to being an idiot. I found that really interesting because it goes to show how different her personality is in GGC Reborn compared to, for example, the Houkai Impact 3rd Cella. And sadly, not many people know about it, not many people talk about it, but yeah, later on, she does kind of just stop, though. That is true. You don't see that as much, like in recent chapters. So, I don't know if that's intentional or not, but yeah. For Bronny, we saw growth, so maybe it was just her that changed, but could have been that they maybe just started doing it less and they didn't really realize it. Could be. But yeah. I like Reborn Cella. Alright, let's do this. Season 4. The world is full of crime. No truth, no goodness, no beauty. I'm gonna increase the OST a bit. Not too much. Okay. They're only inverted facts and hidden desires again. That's usually brought up with the sins. Everyone has two forms. One is human, that's what they are when they are the human species. And the other form is the alien. It's a deep reflection of their original sin. Look in the mirror and look at yourself. There it is. Where are we though? Like, are they already here, or is it just talking to herself before we see what's going on? Really beautiful. This dirty black gone. Huh? You really have become very, very, very beautiful. Human. Is that enough, Sin? Wait, I gotta check something. Is this old global or just translated? I can if I go to others. Night before the breaking in this. When does it stop being translated? Okay, literally here. So, was this the last chapter that released before global shutdown? Or is it I think the only chapters that they got added with machine translation was in Rearn 15. So I don't know if this is old global. I don't think it is. Let me check the interpreter. I just want to check this to make sure if I'm reading machine translation or old global. I would like to know. Settings. I'm gonna disable. Wait, the language here. I'm only gonna go to English, get retranslated in Japanese out of here as well as everything. Okay, it still is there. So I think this is old global. Because I checked the interpreter and put only the original English, not the retranslated one or nor translation page, and it's still there. So I think it is old global. Okay, let's continue. I just wanted to see if that was, if we were just reading machine translation or not. Well, not like old global is any better sometimes, but should be old global. Yeah, it is. It's right before they stopped, because the next chapter, at least in the timeline, I don't know when they released, is already only in Japanese or Chinese if you play on CN. Okay, wait. I think this is where we stopped off, right? Yeah. Look at the mirror and look at yourself. And check CN. It's completely different name. Emerald Dust in official English. I'm not sure then. In the interpreter it says Emerald Stardust. I don't know if that's just the old global name or not. But yeah. Well, names were kind of scuffed, so. What's the name in CN, if you know? Well, the translation of it. Who is she talking to? Human. Is that enough, Sin? She's talking to the real Sin? Human Union Atlantic Headquarters. How could the waves of the earth cut off my salvation? What's happening? City of Redemption lies ahead. Show Lord Kisho your defiant personality, Sin. Should be a different series of events. Huh. I'm not sure. It says Emerald Dust. There is an actual event called Emerald Dust. So, yeah, I think something is definitely wrong then. It's on the interpreter. Didn't even need to look for long. 2 frontline troops have been... So are we in a city that's kind of been affected by Houkai? Have been contacted. Start transporting the wounded, most likely. Paul, hurry up your pace. Keep up. Now, Lord Gishu has more important things to do. I beg you to treat Sin well. Wait, is Sin wounded? Don't worry. Please. Wait, is it just randomly, or did something happen in a previous chapter? Did I forget something? Let me check the story order again. I don't remember Sin being wounded. It could just be introduced in this chapter, though. Because, I mean, they're fighting, so it's normal to be wounded in a fight. It doesn't need to be explained, but I just want to be sure I didn't miss something. I want to see which chapter this is after. Again. This is after... Broken War Zone. I don't think Sin appeared there. I think that was just C2 and Shianer. Okay, so probably just introducing this chapter. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just continue then. Think about translation. My channel left the name in inventory story doc. Oh yeah, cause this I think that's in there. Cause I know Totori appears. Let me see then. Events were so confusing. Yeah, they are sometimes. There's some events that at least the story order guide doesn't tell you where they are. I don't know if, I mean, yeah, you can get an approximate timeline, but not an exact timeline. Because it just sometimes doesn't line up. Like, you know it's happening, but it doesn't line up perfectly with what's happening in the other chapters. So like there's no connecting point, if you call it that. Oh, something inventory, okay. Okay, I can't find. I'll look it up later. Thank you, though. It's not in the pinned comment. Oh wait, it is in the pinned comment. Hold up. Okay. Rebirth of Sin. This is as for Rebirth of Sin. I see. It's definitely very different. Cause it says Emerald Stardust for some reason. So Rebirth of Sin. Okay, thank you. I didn't get salute. It's nice to see you again. I missed it. Like I should really deserve better. Didn't get caught, did I? Looks like it is a can. It's funny because I didn't dislike her. She's a bit of an innocent, but I didn't dislike her. But I didn't like her that much until literally the moment of her death. That hit me so hard. The way she died, it's horrible. She really deserved better. Lord Otto, there must be something special about you leaving me here. There really isn't. He just doesn't give a damn. The big robot must be Ella. She's fighting hard, so there's definitely something I have to do too. But what am I supposed to do? Who? Haven't done anything yet. Unknown personnel spotted. Pursuit initiated. Run. Atlantic, the Human Union Field Hospital. Totori! Okay. The Houkai index is still rising rapidly and will soon exceed the limit of the defensive measures. Now the transportation is out of order and we have nowhere else to go. There are so many wounded. I hope these drugs slow Houkai's rate of erosion. Hurry up, she's in a bad way. Sin. She's the one who picked me up back to the Human Union? What the hell is going on with all this chaos? So she's been like this since the front line. Okay, so what? Could Houkai energy be the reason why she's been in a coma? So she's in a coma, it seems. Maybe she's in her Sigma space, I wonder. Like how Kyusho was for a bit. But like on a smaller scale. Leave it to me and the doctor. Yes, my lord. If it's about Houkai, I can help too. Rumble. Intruder found nearby. Artificial Ursher. Salute, probably. So that's when they meet. I'm looking forward. How can... There's only one person on the other side. Don't be afraid. What? Is this the other Sin? Source of monster of man. Seems that what's that noise? No matter how pure a person is, there will be hidden dirt. No matter how brave a man is, there will be moments of fear. Human beings have two faces, but that good face is only a false skin. Once torn, it reveals the true Sin. My lord, what? I know, right? I'm not even gonna comment on it because there is just so much dumb stuff in the official global translation. If anything, I don't know, mistress. I don't know what you call it, like the female term for that, but they were really lazy with it. I don't even know if it's lazy or they were just bad at English. I have a feeling maybe it's both. Cause like, what the heck? This is what I mean. Like, even machine translation is better sometimes. Cause old global was just so bad. And there's multiple instances where they call female characters he, or instead of saying woman they say man or something. I don't know what global translations were thinking, what like how good they are at English, or well, how bad in this case. But yeah, this happens a lot. I don't even question it anymore. Who? So she's hearing potentially in Sigma space, even though she's outside. She's hearing it? Huh. Will eventually consume the human race. It's always supreme evil. Oh, that light. Is she? Yeah, she's been swallowed up in the Sigma space now. clocks? Houkai can react? Reality distortion field. Everybody get out of here. Are you sure you're not in there alone? Or did everyone get pulled in? Well. An office. Beep. Instruments are broken. Okay, so they've all been pulled into it. Where are we? City of Gears and Clock. I'm afraid we are involved in a reality distortion field. But why does this force field suddenly appear? Must be the artificial earthship. Damn it, where the casualties were most concentrate. Wait, I'm getting a deja vu, but I've had this in Lost Child S2. I remember way back in Global, I mostly skipped dialogue because I didn't have context for the story because I wasn't even in Reborn yet, I think, or maybe I was in early Reborn. I played through most likely a Lost Sin chapter, a Lost Child chapter, because that was the other sin. But I don't know which one it was. And now I got deja vu in Lost Child S2, and now I'm getting deja vu again. I probably played one of the two, but I only played one event, so I don't know which one it was. I didn't read though. I was just skipping dialogues. But even when skipping dialogues, sometimes I do end up like reading a few lines, and I'm getting deja vu again. So I don't know. Where the casualties are more concentrated. In short, look for the people involved first, while launching a search for the exit. You can leave this to me. The study of Houkai is my subject. I have to understand. I have some understanding of the distortion field. Although the force field is full of Houkai energy, there must be a core individual that causes sin. In this case, sin mal. This phenomenon. If you find a way to find this core, it is possible to eliminate the space. We're on the move. Please lead the way. Oh, the effects? Oh, it's part of the OST. Okay. They definitely got the higher budget for this one than on the last one, which doesn't even have a music. If I listen to this version of the OST, I actually don't remember. Like, I know the OST, but the effects, the extra ones, I don't think I've heard. Footsteps. I learned English literally just for Wintory account. I heard that you had learned English, yeah. With GGZ afterwards. Oh, dude, what the heck? I have the what? The laughs? Is this part of this version of the OST? I think it is. If I recheck if I didn't mess up anything, sometimes hours, because I never used almost English throughout something. Yeah, that really goes to show that. I mean, I would learn English from an old age, so I don't know how that feels, because, well, most of the time, before I even got on the internet, I already knew somewhat decent-ish English. And then my English only improved from there. But if you can do it, then the devs should have definitely been able to. So, I guess they really are lazy then. I haven't learned a new language in years. Door? What the heck? Oh my god! 10 soldiers marched on. What the heck, dude? One turn back. Now it's 9 to 10. 9 soldiers looking for the exit. It's gonna start going down, isn't it? One poked his head up the stairs. Now 9 is 8. The other Sin is here. A lot of people, I don't know, come to play with Sin. Don't you dare show up in front of me, you little brat. Really calm. No one's in our way this time. I'll kill you. Again. I'm not gonna do this. What? Fear. I haven't been afraid. Let's face it. Bro, those sound effects. Fury is something we're born with. Sin, you are a human. Very, very thoughtful human. Poor and ridiculous human. Good girl game, there's no more to play. Oh, dude. I know it's just a little, like a little what do you call it, sprite moving, but I wasn't even expecting that. Like, the sound effects, like, it's not that special, but for GGZ event standards, this is amazing. I'm joking, but it's the story that matters. But still, I'm kind of surprised by this. Why do you get angry when you become a human being? The heck? I keep getting the feeling that some of these sounds are actually new and not... It's probably just my feeling. I probably just didn't hear it correctly. Like the door, for example. I only heard it on the second time the song played. If you're lonely, let me play with you. Let's have a guess. Which little clay figure will break through to the finish line? Clay figure? Wait, are those the soldiers in their eyes? Clay soldiers, maybe? A reference? Who wants to play with you this boring things? Die! You'll play and then find your true self. Jingle, jingle bells. This was after another segment, so there was probably a sin fight in here, if I had to guess. Houkai energy flow is this way. Oh, now Totori's meeting the young Sin, the other Sin. Big sister, you can still tell where Houkai is flowing when the machines don't work. Because she's used to it as well, I'm assuming. Maybe it is because I like to deal with small animals in nature since I was young. So I'm particularly sensitive to some expressions in nature. She likes to deal with small animals, that is amazing. Oh my god, the laughs. If Houkai can only be seen as an energy source, many laws of nature can be applied to it. Plus, she does have a lot of experience in terms of Houkai energy and stuff. Can you talk to animals? You must have lots of friends. It's a very inexplicable gift. She didn't realize who she was talking to until now. Who was that? Yeah. Who was that talking to me? Is she just gone like that? Just sounds, huh? No, this is straight up out of an horror movie. I would be scared for my life, and well, scared for everything else for that matter, if I ever entered a space like this. Wait a minute, we got something. The front found a little girl, beginning to try to contact. Oh, that bad idea. Is that you who spoke to me just now? You look like a red bird. Yes, she is a little bird. It's not strange that you can talk to animals. However, what broke the big sister's wings? What is it? These strange robot uncles? What? The bird robot? Change is in here. Come on, it's alright. I don't think she's here to be rescued. I'm sorry, soldiers, but you got a bad idea. Gentle robot uncle. What are you talking about? Obviously very tender, which is... Why is your eyes full of suspicion? Are you saying, well... Get away from her. She's got a huge Houkai reflex. What? Oh, too late, huh? Yep, too late. Too late. They're dying. Swallowed up by this down. Perhaps she's the core of the distortion field. No, Houkai's focus is not on her. Fire! Bad idea. Gunshots. Why do you want to hurt Sin? Don't you want to play with me? I want to play with you so much. She's so messed up. We talk with Ayu that Totori has slow reaction a bit too often. Yeah, she was talking to the other Sin for like quite a while, and only later on did she realize, wait, who am I talking to? It was kind of funny. Even her, like, she can kind of sense like energy and stuff like that. She took a while to realize it as well, before she warned everyone. So she does have a bit of a slow reflex, I feel like. Houkai reflection mean Houkai reaction? Yeah, probably. Probably Houkai reaction. That would make more sense. Thank you, though. Because it's Houkai energy, so it's a reaction. Brave men have fear in their hearts, and fear in their heart produces disagreeable desires. Poor. Yeah, I think they're dying. The soldiers. What's wrong? If you don't go out and help me, the clay figurine will be changed. By the way, you haven't seen such a sight for a long time. The world in your eyes is much clearer and more beautiful since you left me. In your heart. So that's when you let me see that disgusting scene. Disgusting scene. The stone statue. I had to work very hard to get you to see it. For pleasure. If you really want to make me happy, you can die here. Don't forget, you are now competing against me. It would have been easier if you just been straightforward and eaten all of them. What the heck does that mean? Go back to the beginning and you'll find the dirty darkness. Only the posture of the monster. Only the original sin is your eternal salvation. Shut up. So that was a fight there. Sometimes when you go from segment to segment, you can tell when it changes because there's a bit of a black blink. Black screen, very small blink. So that's when you know the stage changes. If we were playing the event version, which we aren't because the event is gone forever. So you can kind of assume when it's right at the end of a dialogue like that. That also, you can also see here, there's no dialogue before this. That there was a gameplay stage. So we can kind of assume they fought. In interpreter, if you're reading there, you also have like the different parts they tell you. I'm so used to reading with broken translation to already understand what it should mean. I didn't really... I assumed it was kind of Houkai reaction, but I didn't really think too much about the exact translation. I just thought it was like, okay, it's a lot of Houkai energy. But that's exactly a Houkai reaction, so... Also, reaction and reflex, now that I think about it, they're kind of similar words. So, whoever was... Well, this is Old English, so I guess it's a translator's fault this time. But they probably just mixed up what should be the correct word and put it as reflex. I'm assuming that's what happened. It makes more sense. The other side. So, what is this? So yeah, she's also in the stigma space then. Well, I don't know if I can call this the stigma space anymore, but we'll see. What is this? I was near the barracks. How can I suddenly be somewhere else? So scary. It feels like time stands still. Lord Otto, I was wrong. I will never act alone again. This is not Lord Otto's doing. Don't worry. It didn't do anything to punish you. He literally just doesn't give a damn. That's sadly the truth. Already, okay. Why are you paying? Why a cry here? Because you look very strong. I am very worried. You... Oh, don't come here. I know you're not normal. Crying. What is this awful atmosphere? It's a monster. Too much. Sin is annoying, isn't it? You look more like a monster. Why? Don't come. She's actually scared. Explosion. Today I was in a surprisingly good condition. It was much easier to manipulate my blood than usual. I had a steady flow of power. Yeah, I feel it. It's jealousy. Smell of jealousy. This jealousy? For Otto? Or someone else who is with Otto? Smell is familiar to me. Ghost? Sin is neither a human nor a ghost. Just a sin that has come to devour you. Click. Oh, the sound effects. That's probably what the click means. My main problem with old writing, just there are barely any descriptions of happening, and because of it, it's hard to understand what's going on. Yeah, very often that is an issue. Sometimes I think I understand something's going on, but then later on, through another character talking, they say something else like, oh, so that's not what's going on, it's this. So it's kind of hard to understand. You gotta read and then read back what the characters are saying to make sense of it, because it's not just straight up told you in description like what's going on. So I definitely get what you mean by that. It's definitely an issue with all the writing. That's how the ground is shaking. Stay in the paradise of sin forever, then lose yourself in your sin. Watch your step. Sudden hit. Ground opens up. Get out of here first. Run. They met. There we go. Running here should be okay. Now this city is all part of the distortion field. So as long as that guy is here, we can't be safe. Just now, thank you. Didn't think so much on the rush out. But judging by Houkai reactions, he must be the artificial Ursher. You always feel like a bad guy. She knows Urshers aren't just evil though, because I mean she knows Wendy. Wendy's a good person too. Well, sometimes. Yeah, what were we saying about reality distortion field? Reality distortion field? Well, what is that? Huh? Simply put, this is when a great Houkai eruption occurs, or when a space filled with Houkai energy is distorted by some influence. Although the cause of the distortion field is various, there is no exception in the practical distortion field, which is the core of maintaining the force field. If we break it down, we can get out of here. No better, I've heard. People don't even know that Houkai exists. Yeah, until the global Houkai, most people in the world didn't know. After all, I'm a scholar of Houkai. Although this has led to a lot of responsibility, these are all applications that Houkai can study, and it's enough to help you. Sounds great, you're fighting for humanity just like the Valkyries. I can't really fight. You're doing your own fight, Totori. Like when you figured out about the alienization mechanism in R14. That was such a great moment. It's all thanks to her. You'll take me to find that core. I'll fight. The Valkyrie who fights Houkai. But, huh? I don't know what your name is. Oh no, here we go again. Like, I have no idea how Little Sin interacts with them. How she suddenly appeared suddenly close to everyone. What I'm assuming right now, from what Totori said earlier, okay, we gotta go back, I guess. I think I can go back on stream. Totori said about as long as we're in stigma space. So I'm assuming it kind of just pops up near people. They don't say that, so it's just my theory. Let me go back and find it. I'm watching on the stream. Okay, I think I found it. She got Wendy from Wrecking Chaos already good. Yeah. And she did a lot of good research that helped humanity later on. So, she really did well for humanity. And she tried to help whenever she could with the knowledge she has. Like in not global connection, PhantomSea domain surface. Wait, I was okay. No, this is all part of the distortion field. As long as that guy is here, we can't be safe. So what I'm assuming from this line and from the fact that she's just here, and then she's there, and then she's in another place. I'm assuming she can just pop up anywhere in the stigma space. Sorry, reality distortion field. As long as we're inside it. So I think that's just what happens. I could be wrong though. Alright, let's continue. Everybody, where is everybody? You asshole. Why is Sin trying so hard? If she wants to be strong, she just needs to accept all the power. Don't. This is my decision. It's not up to you to say it. No, there are two left. Let's go. Take their sin away from them and fill your empty heart. The two soldiers or just two people? And all the soldiers are dead. You become whole and powerful at the same time. Found it. Sense before that the Yonkai around you is in a state of chaos distortion. Chaos distortion. Is this supposed to be correct? It's like distorting space around it. Also, the weak guys. Dude, get out of the way. When did you start being so protective? Just give it up. They can't hear. Don't you realize that your real self has been lying there all along? You didn't beat me in the end, so let the game be over. Don't want to escape. Wait, don't want to? Dot 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 escapes. She's trying to run? No. I'm confused. Why can't you fight me well? Eliminate me and you'll be a human. Dissolve me and you can restore the identity of the monster. Of course. As a human you can do nothing but watch these people around you die one by one. Watching. As a monster you are so annoying that eventually everyone around you turns their back on you and leaves you one by one. Shut up. No, she's definitely not leaving. Yeah, she's definitely not. No, she's going on the offensive. In the end, nothing. She can't harm it though. Or at least having trouble to. If your mind is confused, give up thinking. Leave everything to me and I'll make the decisions for you. In this way, you will never feel sad or lonely again. Leave it to me. Don't do that. How the feeling around suddenly becomes particularly horrible. Sin, she woke up. She sensed that. And Salute did too. Though she doesn't exactly know what it was. But go to her. She'll be able to feel something different in this person too. Oh, it's the other Sin. It took over. You can kind of see that. I mean, firstly, from the way he's talking, it's just like Sin talks a bit like this, but not like this thingy. I think it like the exciting part, especially. This is definitely the other Sin plus the blood stain. So you can kind of tell it's the other Sin that's controlling her. It's not enough. This Sin, this madness is not enough. Come on, will you be the one to feel the void in Sin? Damn. It reminded me of one person who was trying to prove to me that Houkai can be translated as chaos. What? What? And I didn't found even one word was even close to it. Oh my god. How the heck? It's collapse. That's what I've often seen it translated as. And I've also seen it being destroyed as destroyed. I don't know what. I guess destroyed might be similar to collapse. So I guess maybe that's why I've seen it wrongly translated as that. But where the heck do they get chaos from? Chaos has nothing to do with the word collapse or the word destroy, which means to be destroyed, to be collapsed. It doesn't make sense. Can even the artificial Ursher take advantage of Houkai to this extent? When you're full of fighting spirit. But yes, just because you wear this kind of form, so the heart will be full of jealousy. You cannot get and cannot be valued. Always wanting in confusion, lost. Wait, are they fighting? What's going on? I'm confused. What did he say? Sin knows his emotion best. Once again, only to see you taken away. Otto wasn't leading from me, and I wasn't abandoned. I'm sorry, Salute. You were abandoned. That bastard doesn't even give you a little of respect. Salute, calm down. Once seen through, they fall into madness. So human beings are very weak and boring. She's being attacked. Well, the bell is ringing for the end. Is she being, quote-unquote, swallowed up in this space like the other soldiers were? Can even the artificial archer take advantage of Houkai to this extent? You can definitely see that Salute and Sin were fighting, but where does this apply? I'm actually confused with this line here. Sleep, sleep, sleep forever. Sleeping in the happiness of the cradle of Sin. No need to wake up. Hey, wake up, Sin. Poor Ronnie, Estella is not here. There's no one to help you. Everyone will abandon you. Do not need to look back at others. Remember your wishes. Sin, better wake up. Is Kyusho gonna appear in the sleeping space? Because Kyusho kind of left the soldiers. She might have just gone elsewhere though to help protect other people in other cities. There we go. I think that's our Sin. Remember my wishes. I have never forgotten that I am a sinful human being. Sin Mao. Just why am I so tired? You've forgotten ever since you started living for others. Wanting to get what you want is part of being who you are. No one's going to blame you. Sin, stand up. If you have a problem, go home. Huh? Whoa. Why do you have to stand in my way at the most important time? Because you were not born out of sin. Sad monster conceived from a long time ago by my own sin. So noisy that the dead should shut up. Interesting how it's not any character talking. If you can beat her on your own. Bullshit, I'm just taking a break. I'll take the space you're meddling in. She actually controlling it from them? I'll take care of the rest. You just need to rest in peace. Don't worry. Crack in the space. It looks like you're the last one to be eaten. Wait, is she devouring their energy? Because we've seen that happening in this space. Monster or man, it's me. If you want to leave, get out of here. I don't want to think about that much now. I just want to grab what I want and drag those arrogant people to the floor. So come and be a part of me. Because of you, I went unrecognized until the last minute. Take responsibility for me. Sin, are you okay? Yeah, good question. Why are you still here? She seems normal. Can't get away without unlocking this. Is a real hassle. But she got them out there. Okay, I think... Did Sin accept them in a way? But she seemed relatively fine, so... She sounds stable. But we never saw the other Sins again. Which makes me wonder, did that even have a meaning, a reason behind it? Huh. Hopefully that's answered later in the chapter. Just like the soldiers were devoured earlier. The real Sin, our Sin, seems to have devoured those two. Now I say devoured, that's probably a better word to be like the energy, but you get what I mean. They don't really explain. Well, the distortion field has disappeared. Yeah, Sin got them out of there. Looks like I've been fighting for so long. Sure enough, I was asked to go. Your wound is open. Better go back to recuperate first. She's just leaving. What happened to Salute? Huh? I just don't want to get close to her. Don't worry, Salute. It's fine. Oh, because they met before, right? They might have met before. I don't know if they met before, but they probably have. Because I think she was there. Both Salute and Sin were both, first of all, in the snowfield. Secondly, in Reborn 12. I don't know if they talked to each other or if they were in different battles at the time, but they definitely were in the same chapter, so they probably know each other. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. Same. It seems the other two were devoured, or whatever you call it, by this Sin. but it doesn't seem to have any repercussions. So this sin is mostly stable, so there was no effects on this. Nothing happened with the other sins later, so they didn't appear again. And well, sin's dead, so they're definitely not appearing again. So I guess nothing happened with that kind of plot point. But it seems maybe they were no longer. Maybe there was a chance, and this is just me theorizing, that since she quote unquote devoured them, that they could be potentially part of her, and that means maybe they could take over her body at some point. That never happened though, so I don't really know. Like in R12 we had something, but that was an illusion of stigmata with the other sins, but they didn't really quote unquote take over her. They were an illusion of stigmata, and Sin was fighting them, quote unquote fighting them, because in reality she was attacking the others, but because she saw it as the illusion, she kept attacking until Ninty was able to wake them up from the illusion. So that wasn't really takeover. So I wonder if a possible actual like takeover of the body could happen now. Either way, regardless of what could have happened, well, it didn't happen. So then get the hell out of here. You are an artificial Ursher, huh? Man, monster, sin. You choose which one you want to get close to. I like that line. And I guess that does kind of apply to Urshers. So tired. Gone. I don't want to see you again. It's not comfortable. Don't move. I'm tired of it. Run away, Totori. Come with me. Are you okay? Is it already starting? What's wrong with you? Is it the global Houkai already having its effect? Chest, it hurts. Head, it hurts. Let me see. Houkai is able to gather around your body, which is quite common with Wendy. She has never seen her in pain because she's not a complete Ursher. We've seen that before. The core kinda gets overloaded. Which a real Ursher core is fine, but Salute and other artificial Urshers aren't. The captains say Ursher power must not be overused. Help me, you're a Houkai scholar, right? It's already starting, and this leads to her death and PhantomSea domain surface. All hands on deck. Not suitable for staying. Go first. She had to get out of here. Too much energy. Come on, catch up. Yep. That's the end of the chapter. And then after this, it's night before the breaking of the sky. And then after that, I think we are kind of close to PhantomSea domain. Let me check the story order, but yeah. It was really cool seeing Totori and Salute again and having more story on them. I'm gonna have to reread the rest of the chapters so I can kind of piece it all together again, because I was missing Lost Child in the middle of the Global Houkai arc. I read everything else in the Global Houkai arc, but I was reading missing Lost Child S4. That was the only chapter I was missing. Not for the rest, but like for Global Houkai arc. Let me check the story order. Hold up. Let me find it. Where is it? Here. Yeah, I have no idea what. At least it's not Apocalypse in Kyushu. Yeah, that was also just completely forgotten about. So I mean, at least that maybe I need to add lore in another way. So I don't know how they add that, but I guess it's kind of possible for that still to be relevant. They would really have to add a lot of missing lore, though. I don't know how they would ever do that, but for Sin, sadly, it's just not gonna happen. Maybe for Kyushu it does. A friend of mine who knows Chinese and stuff, and he has played the recent chapters, and that part in Gakuen arc when Karen awakens the stigmata, and there's that weird, very cryptic lines that we get. They're quite lore bombs. Something that wasn't supposed to appear after the coordinator will disappeared, and I forgot the rest of the the dialogue, but hopefully that's enough for you to know what's going on. And he thinks that it could be maybe a reference to Apocalypse Kyusho. I honestly not sure. I don't think it is. But yeah, that is I guess a theory. Not that I believe in it. I mean, it's not impossible, I guess. But yeah, but maybe, who knows. Alright, so let me see. This is the beginning of the game. So yeah, after this, it's Night Before the Breaking the Sky, and then it's PhantomSea Domain. So yeah. This, in terms of the where Totori and Salute appear, this is directly a prelude to PhantomSea Domain surface. Let me slow down the music. I gotta look at some other things. Which chapters am I missing? At least you'd have some conclusion, yeah. I guess that story was also the other sins weren't that important to the story, so Sin's story was still complete. Apocalypse Kyusho, it kind of started and never was showed up again, never got developed. The term itself doesn't even appear in game. It's just the Kyusho that you fight. I don't know if it's in the name of the boss fight or if it was in another stigma. But it's that kind of thing that I don't even know if it's canon at this point. Or maybe it was a concept idea and it kind of just got discarded. Kuraji Kyusho. No, it doesn't say here. Where was it that said Apocalypse? Was it only in the Stigmata, the Kizuna, sorry? Not this one. Oh, she's not here. Interesting. I have the Kizuna though. She's not listed as Kyusho. Yeah. Only ever shows up in the dreams of Kyusho. Yeah, I mean, it is canon. I think, did it appear in the manga? I don't remember. Calls herself Kyusho's shadow, yet the viciousness and devilish smirk makes her seem like a manifestation of Kyusho's dark side. In fact, laying low deep inside Kyusho's mind since forever, or did she show up as a result of Kyusho's trauma after witnessing the apocalyptic nights, massacring poor victims? Or perhaps neither of the above is true. Who knows? We'll have to ask when she next appears. I don't know about that, but when is she gonna next appear? I feel like there was another story with Apocalypse Kyusho implied at least. I don't remember where though. So I might be forgetting something, or maybe I'm not. But yeah, I think that's like pretty much all we have though. And a few more things maybe here and there, but yeah. Alright, let me see what I'm missing. So, I've started reading some after Reborn Chapter 6, but there was some I ended up missing, so now I'm reading back. So, before Reborn Chapter 6, which I haven't read most of them until Reborn Chapter 6, because I played back on Global, I've read until the Kumar introduction. So, I still have Maze Fortress. I've read all the Other World series, well, except the retrospective ones, so I have read Other World Season 3. That is, I believe, Investigator, or is Investigator S4? Either way, I read both of them. One was with Siren, the other one was with Asian Beta, which I really wish had more story, because Era Zero has so much potential. And I have a feeling Asian Beta was Era Zero Cele. It's kind of implied, but it's never really confirmed, sadly. So that was kind of wasted lore. I do need to read apparently, Sangarama PhantomSea, the third season, happens... Is it the third one? Wait, let me check. Wait, where is it? Is this one says extra story? In Reborn. I thought that was Retro Initial. Yeah, it's season 3 for PhantomSea. I actually didn't read this. Hold up. Let me change. I'm not going to read it today. I'm just showing. I'm probably going to read this on stream when I do, though. Let me just actually show what I'm talking about. Wait, where is it? Is it here, I think? Yeah. So this here, apparently this first story happens, I can't translate on Firefox, that's fine. happens in Reborn. So I gotta read this. This is before Reborn Chapter 1. I thought this was retrospective, so I didn't... Because I looked at the models, and they are using early Reborn. But I initially, at that time, I just thought, okay, that's retro. So I started in Season 4. But no, apparently Season 3 is also in Reborn. So I haven't read this one. It's the only chapter of the PhantomSea that I haven't read. So I do need to read that, and that's going to be interesting. Because then if that is in Reborn, then that would mean this is Kiana and Chiana's first meeting in Reborn. So the first 2 seasons are retro, though. Then Lost Sister. I've read Autumn Meets Ella. I've read all the mangas, so The Moment of Shining Light. I've read this. I've read Delta Light novel. There's another manga. Lost Sister. So Lost Sister is the other series I'm missing. Kisho's Dream. I did read it. Cecilia Events S2. Did I read this? Principal Cecilia. I don't think I have. This is also after Reborn Chapter 1. So I still have quite a few missing ones, especially in early Reborn. But after Reborn Chapter 5... Wait, where is it again? I need to find the story order again. I accidentally closed it. Okay. It says first Janra appearance. Yeah, I completely missed it. I started in Season 4. I thought just Season 3 was part of Retro, but it is Reborn. Someone talking that Apocalypse and Anila were interacting. I need to read it because it really confuses me. I think I was gonna... yeah, I was reading... I saw Anila in Kyusho's story. I don't know. I haven't read the story myself because the first line... They mentioned, I think, was it Aurora? I don't know. And that was missing another story there, so I didn't really start reading it. Only the first line. Where is it? If I can find it. Oh my god, I have so much stuff opened. Okay. Here I am. There was a story with Kisho and Anila. I didn't read it, but I can try to bring it up. Wait, is it even open on it? Okay, it is. So you can kind of see it, but it's... Let me try to zoom out. Hold up. Okay, no, this is very scuffed. I can't really just click on it. I would have to do a cut here. No, it's too complicated. I have to do it on stream. Okay. Not sure if it's very readable, but either way. Kyusho... It was earlier. It was after the Sirin and Kyusho Stigma Space stories. I think. I don't know if Apocalypse Kyusho appears there. I didn't read it. I can scroll through it though. Yeah, this is the things I didn't read. Apocalyptic Nightmare in Thorn City. I honestly just thought Aurora was part of Legacy. No, but apparently it's also in Thorn City. And these stories are related. Let me bring it. So this does have Kyusho in it. And Aurora. So I don't know what the heck's gonna happen, but I still have to read this. And then I think, is it here maybe? Apocalyptic Nightmare. We have Anila, so... Do I seek Apocalypse Kyusho? Oh, wait, it is! Look at it, it's here. I don't think they were wrong then. So they did appear here. Okay. I need to read it because it's really... yeah, I definitely need to read it too. I do need to read a few chapters before this. So then the Thorn City, for example. But yeah, Apocalypse Kyusho does appear here. I guess this is why she has a boss before all Reborn bosses. Yeah, probably. Because it seems to have been, well, timeline-wise at least. I don't know when it released. But timeline-wise, it seems to be before Reborn Chapter 1. So, like, very early. I remember it, yeah. I haven't read this. We'll have to read that eventually. But I'm quite a few chapters behind here. So, I'm just going to go back to the current ones I'm reading. I think the next one is probably Maze... whatever it was called. Maze Fortress? But yeah, these two chapters right here, I need to read them. I think they're mentioned And this is where I stopped, because I was reading... Where is the Syrian ones? This list is so big, I get lost all the time. Wait, it's Reborn 3. No, this is definitely later. Kisho Stigma Space stuff. Syrian and Anila. I think it was this one. I started reading this, and then... Wait, was it not this one? I know they mention it. Yeah, this really, the point in that time was absolute creature who dominated human fear. A terrible nightmare deep on it she will gain the various, like the ghost of the bloody Anila. So yeah, this is where I realized, yeah, there's definitely a story missing. So yeah, that's another one. So that's probably related to the apocalyptic nightmare in Thorn City. So that's gonna be interesting. And then I gotta go back to the Syrian in Kyusho Stigma Space stories to see this story here in specific. It's just a back and forth. I might stream some of them and then I'll probably just read the others off stream. Honestly, this sounds kind of interesting. I might read Thorn City and Apocalyptic Nightmare on stream. But I do want to go to the other chapters first that I'm missing. So, Kira and... Kiana and Kira. And then Mace Fortress S3. And I've already read the other world, so just those two. For now. What is Mace Fortress about? Lost System. Oh, Ella. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Oh, this cutscene is... I've seen this before. Oh, now I want to read it. Okay, I think I'll definitely be reading that tomorrow. This image right here. Okay. It's an Ella story as well, so looking forward to that. Alright, I am gonna stop here, though. Still got a lot of stories to catch up in Earlier Reborn. After the death of Cecilia. Second when Kira... training with... Wait, let me read back on chat, sorry. One event with Aurora from Retro, other from Reborn. I haven't read any Retro events, so... I mean, I'll read that eventually, but I'm focusing on Reborn first. Thank you for the info. The other from Reborn. Reborn Saint Freya times. Yeah, it's in Early Reborn. It's what it says here, I think. Well, oh my god, I'm so many stuff open. Okay. Second when Kiana was training with Kira. So not the first one. After death of Cecilia. I see. Is it the same one? Actually, don't answer that question. I'll find out when I read it. I was just wondering if it was the same Aurora as Legacy. I don't know how that would work, but... Also, is Shion in the... I was kind of confused by that. It could be kind of like... I guess... I don't know if I'd call it Illusion of Houkai. It was in the shrine. Maybe that shrine was once part of what we got in Legacy Chapter 1. But that Shion personality is very different. It almost sounds like it's a part of Houkai. It's very different from what the Shion personality is that we see in Legacy Chapter 1, as well as in the Shion and Sully Fairy Tale stories. So that is also a thing when Kisho met quote-unquote Shion. I don't think it was actual Shion stigma. Because, well, Shion was gone, and maybe because it was in the shrine, it's residual Houkai energy. That's just a theory of mine, though. Okay, Saint Freya. Oh, wait, this is, I mean, retro, I think. Oh my god. Okay. Apocalyptic Night. This is stage 3. No, it's after stage 5. Okay. Ella Awakening. I think I've read this. Yeah, I have. Beautiful World and Otherworld S4 I have. Didn't mean to do that. Shigeru Kira Origin? Is that not their manga? No, I have read this. Maybe it's not listed in the story order. So it was after the Cecilia's death, right? Callan and Shixal. I don't remember even seeing this on the order. That's probably... I don't think I've read this, actually. I don't even remember seeing that on the story order. Oh my god. Not this. Did I close it? No. Maybe it's on the unsorted one. I guess I'll just have to see when I get there. Still got quite a few chapters ahead though, so I'm not too worried about it. Unsorted. No, I don't see it here. Alright, not sure then. Alright. We'll see when we get there then. So she does appear twice. Good night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep too. It's 1 a.m. Holy heck. The morning, second act of ghost hunting. Yeah, it's tomorrow. I do want to read that eventually, but I'm probably just gonna record it for now, because I don't even know anything about Babylon. All right, have fun reading though. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Good night.